Hello, the internet! It is Friday, the 1st of September 2023, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to our little look into Kick.com on the monthly. Every first day of the month, we take a look at the website known as Kick.com just to put it in a little historical document, keep it there for all time's sake. So let's go across to Kick.com and see what we can see. Kick.com. Oh, I guess the first thing we should talk about before we even look at the website, even though we just had a little sneaky peek, create a program. I think it was launched, well, to a select number of people, it was launched midway through last month, midway through August. I don't think there's anything to be found on the website about it because it's like an invite only. It's like a test program, I suppose. Let's not forget that the whole website is still in beta, so anything that rolls out might not be the final version of it anyway. And that's kind of why I like doing these videos, because at least we get a snapshot of it and lock it into a little time capsule, because this could all change in the future. But from what I understand, there is an hourly rate given to some streamers to stream. Imagine getting an hourly rate to stream. I mean, I know I'm working my guts out in another job, and therefore my streaming time has been culled greatly. I don't think I've streamed on Kick for over a week. Might even be 2 weeks. But if you did have an hourly rate locked in, then I know I would be like, okay, then here's my scheduling. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And therefore the job that I'm doing, I'd drop it back and I'd focus on. But anyway, that's what I understand. There's people being paid an hourly rate to stream on Kick.com. That's wonderful. Obviously it's the bigger names, but congrats and kudos to all those that did nab it. But yeah, I don't think there's anything on the website about it, being that it's still in beta. So let's take a look at the featured streamers here. Aiden Ross, streaming to 53,000 freaking viewers. That's a massive amount of Krewskis. That's great. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Hey, it's Rough. Here streaming to 560 viewerskis. Nice number. And then there's a channel called Buddha and streaming slots to 4,296 yahoos. Let's see the next Love Action Wheel Slot Carousel. Here is a stream called Bruce Drop 'em Off. We've seen this featured before. 11,500 ski viewers skis. Here's Testy streaming to 320 viewers in the slots and casinos. Ice Poseidon just chatting. Stake gambling across New Zealand. He's in New Zealand now? Rad. 10,839. Man, wouldn't that have been sweet to have caught up with him when I was in New Zealand on a little IRL action? Miss Go Lightly. I got distracted by this, I'll be honest. Amaranth. We'll get to that. 76 viewers here. Miss Go Lightly streaming a game called Starfield by the look of it. Here's Oda Block streaming to 5,152 viewerskis, and looks like a game, Old School RuneScape. Here is Amaranth, just Tinder Guys ratings, OnlyFans, 4,893 viewers. Does this wheel keep going, does it? No, it goes back to the start. Well, let's pick a few of these at random. Let's take a look at Aiden Ross, just because, you know, he's the big name. Let's take a look.
Where? You want a sandwich?
What's he doing?
Here you go, man. No problem.
So what
sir.
about him for the clothes and stuff?
Wait, where do you live?
So he's watching someone. He's watching someone else give out money and food to homeless people.
What's the situation?
Aiden Ross isn't really speaking. Isn't this considered stream sniping? He's not really making it transformative. Is he even looking at it?
Damn.
Okay, he's talking
It's been
now.
2 weeks.
Almost.
Damn. So, do
you need some help?
Bro, Neon, what the fuck?
Are you here with your family?
My family is in Africa.
So you're here by yourself?
Yes. What Africa are you from? West Africa.
Okay, so
Yo.
What you speak? I speak real.
I'm just interested to see how Aiden Ross is transforming this content.
You got,
Not really.
here you go, sir.
Yeah, I'll be good. I keep praying.
Huh? You're hungry. You're Muslim? Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
My dad was an imam. But
R.I.P., man.
So we're thinking you want to get back on your feet. Maybe we can get you some
So-
dinner, get you some clothes.
These guys are monetizing the homeless now.
What's your name?
my name is Jamil.
Jamil. Nice to meet
You
you.
don't,
Assalamu alaikum.
you don't do drugs or anything, right?
I don't. But
This is okay. So okay. Aside from the content here,
Right.
not to,
aside from Aiden Ross not really making that transformative, I'm not even sure who he was watching. But what's that? They're monetizing the homeless now. They're making content out of the homeless people. That's pretty sketch, pretty sad. But yeah, Aiden Ross wasn't really. I mean, I know he's the big dog, but dude, you've got to make things transformative. Otherwise, you're just stream sniping. Maybe he was intending to stream snipe. Let's go back to the wheel. So that's just chatting. That looks like an interesting setup. Hey, it's rough. Let's take a look at that.
Your mustache. If Art's in here, pin his comment. Tell him I love him. Tell him I would massage his feet late at night when
Oh,
no
shit.
one else was looking with the best cocoa butter ever. But in all seriousness, man, thank you so much, Kick. Being a Kick partner and part of the first class is amazing, man. It's a blessing. I'm so excited to now be here. I have been missing out on the streams charts stats. Every week, the stream starts chats.
Okay.
Every week, the fucking
Okay.
stats. Every week, the stats have been.
What the hell? What? What have we come into?
Every week, the stats have been coming out. And I'm not on them because I haven't been live.
So this is
I'm
one of the first
competitive.
partners.
If people say they're not competitive, you can be competitive and be a good person and still support other people. But I'm competitive as fuck, and I'll never tell you. I'll never tell you I'm not competitive. I think I burned my knees. Yo, Billy, I love that. I love that for you. I think I now have burns on my knees. Yo, Andrew sent 100 subs, by the way. Andrew sent 100 subs. Where you at, Andrew?
Jesus. Okay, he's getting gifted subs up the wazoo. Okay. 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 Well, look.
Can't win a 20 fucking subs.
Okay, we'll just leave that there momentarily. But that's, I mean, there you go. There's a partnered streamer who's not only getting paid an hourly rate to stream, but then someone just gifted out 100 subs into the channel. So you'd argue at that point, and I'd argue this point, that he's just made enough money. He's made more money right there than I made in an entire year of streaming on DLive. So wouldn't it be great? I'm very interested for this partner program. Once it does roll out to the general population, what are the criteria? Like, what are the things you need to check off to get in that partner program? Because I would certainly be looking to join that program and meet those criteria. And then I could go back to, like I said, not working my day job as much and therefore focusing more on the streaming. But wow, yeah, hey, it's rough. Congrats for picking that up. And I mean, look, that gentleman has 5,400 followers. So that's not a huge, like, you might say, well, they're giving it out to the big dogs. That's not a huge amount. Like, okay, it's a lot more than my 200, but I did have 9,000 on DLive. Does that count? That doesn't count, does it? But look, what I'm saying is the number's not massive. So this trial test program, if you like, for the partner program, it seems like, I don't know who else is in on it, but it seems like it's kind of a mixed bag of crew that got lucky. I'm stoked for him though, and I've never seen. Did we look at this channel once before? Because I feel like I've seen that handle. Hey, it's rough. I like that setup though, like this standing. I've always thought, or not always, but I have had a thought that it would be good to get a stand-up camera because when you stream for a long time and you're constantly sitting down, it will be good to get out of your chair and stand up. So to have a GoPro or something, a second camera mounted somewhere else where you can be like, I got to get out of my chair. If we're going to do like 4 long format streams, I got to get out of my chair and stand up. Be good to be able to just get up and go and walk around. In fact, it'd be good to be able to just go outside as well. Take a little IRL action for an hour or so and then come back in. Good stuff. Let's take a look back at the Wheel Love action. I just wanted to skip forward to Amaranth, to be honest. Oh no, I wanted to see Ice Poseidon in New Zealand. Yeah, let's see what he's doing in NZ Town.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's like peeing. I can't do it when you watch it. I've got to wait.
Bro, I can't even hear you when you talk normally. You're so
It's
quiet,
so
bro.
quiet.
Now's the time, bro.
Oh, they're in Dunedin.
Oh, it's like
Cool.
peeing. Green beanie?
Great.
Don't be so scared. You got this.
Ricky.
Trust me. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, this looks good.
Penis. Dude, you're so
Bro.
bad.
You lost, dude.
Oh my God,
That was not
man,
louder.
I'm
You
supposed
lost.
to. Okay.
Oh, they're playing the penis game.
That's all right. You're a little
I'm
social,
gonna leave anyway.
little shyness. It's all right. Victor, look at this. This looks good.
Dude,
Well,
he's
I
got
don't blame you. You don't want to yell penis.
he's got 100,000 followers. That's epic. What? That's so sick. That's a huge amount of followers, skis. All right, I thought we'd see some New Zealand landscape, but he's in a cafe in Dunedin. Let's take a look at Amaranth. What? I'm a guy.
Popcorn.
Is this copyrighted music? Could be. I should lower that just in case.
$10 you swipe left on Chris. You're gonna give me $10 if I swipe left on Chris? Fuck yeah. Now we're
Wow.
talking.
You know, I thought about. I'll just kill our audio. I thought about doing. We talked about it. We talked about doing live Tinder swiping, and it was vetoed in my chat. In my chat, people said don't do it because of from a guy's perspective, swiping right on hot chicks and left on not hot chicks, you're instantly adding to this what's hot and what's not, and then it's going to be you're drawing a line, and it could be a very definitive line, and it could be a very controversial line. So it was vetoed. But I guess if you're a hot chick, you can do it. Look at that pose, by the way. Jesus. Anyway, 158,000 followers from Amaranth. She's eating popcorn and drinking beer out of a straw and swiping on Tinder. And there's our OnlyFans link. Pretty cool if you're into that, which I am, but for the sake of this particular content, we won't look any deeper. Let's take a quick look at my channel and then we'll get out of here for the month. Oh no, we want to see if we can find out, is there anything on here about the creator program? Community guidelines, DMCA policy, privacy policy, terms of service, help and support. It hasn't really changed. Let's just check the guidelines. No, it hasn't really. What was that noise? Don't know. I just thought there might have been an additional tab here. Let's do a Kick partner program. When we did this on my stream, it came up just the affiliate, not quite. Yeah, how to become an affiliate and enable subscriptions. So it hasn't. This is straight from the Kick help support. So it hasn't. If we go partner program here, you'll see it hasn't actually. It hasn't been announced, so it's nothing there. So in that case, let's take a quick look at my channel, even though I haven't really done too much here of late. 232 followers. I am verified. That's pretty nice. And my last VOD 13 days ago. So yeah, there's not a lot because I've been working so much, right? And it sucks, but there's my last VOD there. By the way, that's H-Man, and it was his birthday yesterday. No, today. Shit. Was it the 31st or the 1st? I think Hendrik's birthday is today. Happy birthday, H-Man. He's up there as my previous VOD. But yeah, I haven't really got a lot to show you on my channel. Obviously, in an ideal world, I'll be streaming more as we get into the warmer months. Some IRL streams from Govan, my Mitsubishi Delica. We're going to go out camping and do all cool stuff. And I tell you what, if we start doing 10-hour IRL streams from locations, camping and whatnot, it would be good to be earning an hourly rate for that. I'm not going to lie, right? When we were doing it last year with Steve Ann and we streamed for 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours, if that was an hourly rate, I'm going to tell you straight up, that would be really, really sick, because then you wouldn't feel like there's 12 hours that goes to 4 people watching a VOD. Whereas it would be like, well, there's 12 hours of content I created for kick.com and they've reimbursed me for it. That would be so sweet. But it hasn't happened yet, so let's not get too carried away. I'll tell you what is happening though. I'm getting out of here and I've got to go to work. I'll see you all on the next upload or live stream. Yeah? Deal? Deal.